Hello and welcome to this afternoon taste challenge. We have two blended Scotch whiskies, both at 40% alcohol. Uh, this is Clan MacGregor, pretty famous American Scotch. I mean, a pretty famous Scotch whiskey sold in America. Uh, it's got the lion on it. Now, this is the not the most recent label. They just changed their label about 2 months ago. Distilled, aged, and blended in Scotland. But it's not bottled in Scotland. It's bottled in New Jersey for the U.S. market. Royal is my name. Oh, Royal is my race. Royal is my race. So there's a blend of our finest malt and grain whiskeys. Now, can you imagine that? Complex, sweet, and mellow flavor. So they're saying they use their finest malt and grain whiskeys, but yet you can get this for like $12. So it's amazing that one of the greatest Scotch whiskeys in the world is so cheap, according to the website. According to the bottle. There's an essay on the back, if you got time to read that essay. Now, they just now changed the label, so I don't know what's on the back of the new label. I didn't bother checking when I saw it. Mr. R says evening, and Daryl Macia says cheers. Ronald, cheers to you guys. Thanks for watching. Try to get this thing to focus. Doesn't look like it's going to cooperate. That's too bad. All right. Walmart, what does it say back here? Combines the qualities of exceptional taste and fine flavor, but on the front it's flavor. So which is it? The Scottish spelling or the American spelling? They don't know. They use both, which are derived from the expert blending of this is capitalized, specially selected Scotch whiskies of the finest quality. It is an achievement of perfection, distilled by skilled craftsmen and aged for 36 months to create a character of smoothness and taste that is unmatched. Now, they said it. I didn't say it. Alexander MacGregor and Company. Yeah, but it's really William Grant and Company if you look at the William Grant website. But if you read this, you would think it's an independent company. Olive green bottle. So Walmart, this is a 2017 bottle, 11:38 a.m. at 30 seconds. They were trying to get rid of these bottles because they wanted to go only to the big handle bottles, the big glass, big plastic bottles. So Walmart got rid of them for $5 a bottle. So I bought two bottles, two full-size bottles. Couldn't pass that up, $5 a bottle. Now here's the competitor. Chivas Regal, 13-year aged. Chivas Regal Extra, blended Scotch whiskey, 40% alcohol, introduced in 2019. This is the Manchester United commemorative bottle commemorating Manchester United of England, not of Scotland, England's 13 league championships. Clear glass, doesn't really protect it from the light, but there's a new updated, and then on the back they talk about how great it is. There's a new updated label. This was only for 1 year. Okay, the 2019 edition was a 1-year thing. And then when that promotion was over, they went to the current, I guess, eventually to the current label. It's embossed. It's a nice glass with the writing on the glass. Runs about, so this runs about $12, $13, Clan MacGregor. And this runs about $40. So, 3-year aged, 13-year aged, $12, $13, $40. All right, take your pick. Well, I'll show you a screen share. Let's do screen share. I'll show you what the website looks like for Clan MacGregor, introduced in 1934. They're showing the older label. It's like baked apples. Maybe I've had baked apples. I don't know. Barley, smoke, color, straw gold, nose, distinctive sweetness, vanilla malted, hints of smoke. It does have hints of smoke. I'll give them that. Taste, grainy sweetness, hints of dry smoke, baked apple, biscuity, smooth, malty, lingering, long, clean, delicate finish. 15 of Scotland's finest malt and select grain whiskies from the Scottish Highlands, Lowlands, and the heart of Spain have been skillfully blended to create the smooth and mellow award-winning flavor. They don't say what awards. Flavor of Clan MacGregor. The result is a high-quality, light and fragrant whiskey with a well-balanced, smooth and mellow taste that resonates with whiskey drinkers across the world. So they use 15 whiskeys. Okay. In the blend. Well, we got that off the website. I'll put that in the notes in a minute. The story. Well, they go into the Clan MacGregor. We're not going into the history of that clan because they got nothing to do with the whiskey. The whiskey, they're showing after joining William Grant and Sons in 1964, Clan MacGregor has gone on to become a significant player. They emphasize that in the United States, Russia, Middle East, and Africa. Huh. I wonder if they're still shipping it to Russia. Global travel retail. French Guiana. Actually, I did see this at the English airport, the London, England airport, and they had the big new bottles. I didn't need it. I already have it. I was like, well, I don't need it. Then they're showing the new packaging, but then actually old packaging. This was new in 2016, but 8 years later, it's old because it was replaced in 2023. He used to have a red cap. It's a nice label. I got to give him credit. I mean, it looks pretty, but it's defunct. It's defunct. Oh, here's the awards. They don't have any awards. In 10 years since they won an award, silver medal at the Scottish Whiskey Masters. Okay. Here's the new bottle with the lion's head. The old one had a lion's head with a crown. This was a new lion's head with a crown. But instead of hair, it's got thistle. It's got plant hair. So I've seen it around. I've seen this around. Not going to buy it. I got too much now. Now here's the Chivas Regal 13. That's the current bottle. And that it gets a 3.5 out of 5 stars. They show the ratings. Interesting, on their own website, they show the ratings, and they're saying it's kind of, not great. Discover a world of flavor. Savor it. A portion of the whiskey is aged further in American rye casks. The nose of vanilla and sweetness. The flavor of sweet and juicy orange with creamy milk chocolate. Oh, look, I've been tasting this for weeks now, and I don't taste any milk chocolate, but whatever. Exceptionally smooth and mellow. So there you go. There you go. Let's see what happens. Okay, foil cap cover for the Chivas Regal. Beautiful plastic twist cap. Styrofoam sealer inside. You go here. Clan MacGregor, It's the first Scotch I ever tried in my life. True story. First one I ever tried. I liked it. I thought my daughter, I asked my daughter, I said, did you have these glasses in old wooden cabinets? Because it tasted like old wood, but I realized later it was the Scotch. It was making it smell and taste like old furniture wood. Put that right there. Got some light. All right, so as you can see, the Clan MacGregor is significantly paler, significantly more pale than the Chivas. Aged 13 years, Chivas is amber. Do they add coloring? Well, it is aged for 13 years, and then they add some of it for an extra little while. They don't say how long in Rye Cask. I don't know. It may get that dark on its own without coloring. Now this one here, how are they adding coloring? It's got no color hardly at all anyway. It's like a little greenish gold straw. It's very pale. It looks a lot like Cutty Sark, which is also greenish gold, very pale. I'm going to update my notes. 15 whiskeys. A blend of 15 whiskeys. A blend of 15 whiskeys. Good for a cheapo. Some people wouldn't drink a cheap Scotch because they would say it's going to be terrible. Only drunks and alcoholics drink that. But have you ever tried it? Oh, well, no. I would never, ever dream of that. Don't try it. People in Louisiana try it because everybody sells Clan MacGregor. It's pretty popular. Mathern's has it. Walmart has it. Winn-Dixie has it. A lot of convenience stores have it. They might have the 375 bottles, smaller, bottles, convenience bottles. Going to work bottles. I don't know. Okay. That smells like sweet grains. Sweet cereal grains. Smells nice. I like it. This is not so sweet. This is drier. And but there's a little honey in some. I don't know, some kind of like pungent. I don't know what it is, but they both smell good. So on appearance, take your pick. If you prefer amber, you got it. If you prefer pale straw, you got it. If you prefer, they both smell really nice. So far, Clan MacGregor's winning because it's so cheap compared to the Chivas Regal. $12 is a lot less expensive than 40. I have to close my eyes because if I glance at that pale straw color, I'm going to know in a snap which is which. And I want it to be a taste challenge, not a glancing at the appearance challenge. Taste. That does smell like Clan MacGregor. I think. They say a hint of smoke, and I think I'm getting a hint of smoke. And this reminds me of back in 2016 when I tried, I believe it was 2016 when I tried it. A little wood, old oak barrels, a hint of smoke, and a little peatiness. I saw this in the French Quarter a few weeks ago. This month, not last month, this month. No, not the French Quarter. I was in the Central Business District. Sorry about that. In New Orleans, Mardi Gras Day, I saw it. Mardi Gras Day in a restaurant on the bar. I was looking in the window. I didn't go inside. I said, look at that Clan MacGregor. Oh boy. And they had the new bottles. I said, oh man, if somebody orders some kind of Scotch drink, they're gonna give them Clan MacGregor, but they're gonna pay a lot. They're gonna pay Chivas Regal prices though. But just goes to show you, Clan MacGregor is a popular item in Louisiana. Is it fantastic? Hey, but I don't know about fantastic, but it's pretty nice. Now they're saying on the bottle it's unmatched. Well, yeah, sure. The finest whiskeys. Yeah, that's why it's $20.99 for a handle, because the finest whiskeys. But you know, all these bottles say that. Could be the worst, like people call rot gut gin, and they'll say exquisite the exquisite qualities of Crystal Palace gin sets it apart from, blah blah blah. All right, this seems to have that little tweak, that little, it's not a harshness. It's smooth like they say on the website, but it's like a sharpness. See, a sharpness to me is not the same as a harshness. No. Medium body, mostly dry finish, mostly dry finish. Oh, 40 minus 12. Is it really $28 better? I cannot see that. Now, let's be fair. I did not pay the $40. I got my bottle of Chivas Regal at Savannah discount for $9.99. Now I don't know how they pulled that off. $9.99 for a $40 bottle. Hey, but I bought it and I'm happy. Clan MacGregor, I bought it for $5. Walmart had a tag, $5. We're getting rid of it. So I bought it. Somebody told me today they had Evan Williams 1783 small batch. Not at this Walmart. I looked, don't worry, but they had it for $19.98. $19.98. But somebody told me another Walmart had it for $9 even. I said $9 even. In Louisiana, that's like $9.90 after tax. He said, I'll get you a bottle. So I gave him $10 cash, $10 cash. I can't wait. I think they were getting rid of the red, white, and blue American flag version that they had put out during like Independence Day, and then they pushed it for Veterans Day or something like that. And they just don't want them. They want to go back to the black and gold label. But I said for $9, the same liquid inside. That's over half price. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know which I prefer. Now, you say, come on, man, 3-year aged and 13-year age, and you can't tell them apart. I can tell them apart, and you can't decide. I can't really decide. Maybe the 3-year age is a little like it has a little flatness to it or something. It's not developed enough, but it's not bad at all. How do you think they've been selling it for 90 years? Because it's bad? It's been on the market for 90 years. And they always did bottle it in New Jersey. I was looking at old advertisements from the 1940s. And they were saying, oh, it's as good as any other Scotch you want to buy, but we save money by bottling it in New Jersey. So you don't have to pay for the shipping of all the bottles coming across the ocean and everything. Maybe it's true. Edison, New Jersey. Honey topped, white bread crust, no smoke. Now, I'm not going to sit here and declare that Clan MacGregor is full of smoke, because it is definitely not. full of smoke, and smoke is only a scintilla of the flavor. I mean, it's there, but it's so minuscule, it doesn't matter. Now, if I wanted to buy a big bottle of Highland Mist at Albertsons, which I could do, oh, what a price. They have such a great price right now for Highland Mist, which Sazerac handles that one. But I didn't say they made it. You heard what I said. They handled it under the Barton Imports division. But they're saying on that bottle that they use all 4 regions of Scotland. They use Highland, Lowland, Isla, and Speyside. And you'll pick up a touch of smoke, but you won't pick up much. Is Highland Mist anything to go track down? No, I don't believe it is. Is it a nice, mild Scotch whiskey? Certainly. It really is. And I guess that's why it's been on the market since 1956. And oh yeah, it got bought out and everything. All right, now one of them that seems to be fading away is the doggone Sir Malcolm. Man, a lot of stores used to sell Sir Malcolm. And but Methuen still sells the handles, but I guess it's fading. 10 years ago, boy, everybody was buying it. Now, a guy I work with says that's the one I drink. It's real mild, and I drink that Sir Malcolm. If he doesn't really drink anymore, he's got too many medical problems. I said, why you drink Sir Malcolm? He said, because if I drink J&B, it makes me want to get humbuggish. I said, what are you talking about? He said, well, if I drink J&B Scotch, I get humbuggish. I said, I don't know what that means. He said, it means I want to fight with somebody. I said, that's not a good thing. And he was telling me this. I didn't ask for this information, you understand? He said, if I drink J&B, back in the day, old days, if I be drinking J&B, I'd be looking to fight somebody. I said, that might indicate a problem, you know? When I drink J&B, I'm just looking to describe it and talk about, oh man, this thing is really great. I love J&B though, but my bottle's gone. You know, I went through that. Oh, that's a beauty. Now, I don't have the specialties. I don't have the one with the honey, the J&B. Get it? Honey bee. I don't have the extra age, 12-year, 15-year, and all of those. But anyway, we can't even get those around here. This one has a lot more intricacy in everything. It's too bad. I'm gonna say this is Chivas Regal. I do prefer it. I got it. Oh man, I'm like 16 wins, 0 losses so far. I think I need more light on the subject. The light is dimming. Nightfall is approaching. I think it's a shame though, but that the availability is so minimal on this product. It's really good. Is it better than the 12-year age? Yes, because the 12-year age to me was a little bland. You know, the Chivas Regal, the regular one. Now they used to make an 86.6 proof. Michael Komarov has a bottle. He'd be 109 years old before he drinks it. But he got it like in the early 90s before they downgraded it to 80 proof. I like the Chivas Regal 12, but I found it was bland. It was rather bland, and I didn't see where it was that exciting. It was not exciting. This one has a lot more excitement. Now the Mitsunara, which unfortunately is gone. I was looking all around the house. I did get rid of it because I drank it all. But that Mitsunara that was a jewel. But that's more than 40. That's more like 48 if you find it. But really, for Louisiana. For the Louisiana market, if you're looking for Chivas, you're basically going to get Chivas Regal, and Mathern's has Chivas Regal 15-year age, and that's about it. And I would like to buy that, but I have some other Scotch I got to get through. So if I get to the 15, I don't know. Clan MacGregor, you say, well, look, I would like to try, because I've had people tell me I never tried Scotch whiskey. They're scared to try it, like they think it would be like strong or something. This one, you say, I want to try Scotch, but I don't know if I like it or whatever. But this would be a good place to start because you're not putting a lot of money down. You're paying, if you buy this size bottle, like $12, maybe 13, $12.99, and so, but you might find it for $11.99. Like I found it for $5, but that was years ago when they were doing the closeout. But so you could try it, and if you don't like it, well, you're probably not gonna like Scotch because it's very standardized. So if you try this and you just don't like it, you're probably not gonna like Scotch, period, because this is sort of like a more or less an archetype product. It just tastes like a lot of them taste. It just kind of has features of all. So, but then if you like it, that could be a good lead in to all the other exciting products. So this is a good lead in, a good starting point. Like I was saying earlier, the Sir Malcolm also would be, but then it seems to be fading away. I guess they're gonna, oh, they'll not discontinue it, but they don't, they don't promote it. It just, all right, let's look at the comments. Burley says, you. Al Fire says, cheers. OG True Skill says, do you ever go a day without any alcohol? It's an interesting question. I might have. I started my beer drinking project in February '96. So I said, oh, I'll try every beer brand. It was just a hobby. Like I said, this could be interesting. Because I used to always hear people talk about beer. And I didn't like it, or I thought I didn't like it. But I can remember liking it as a 3-year-old. I was like, I remember sipping out my parents' bottle and I liked it. 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3. I said, I don't know. Let me give it another chance. So in 1996, February, I went to the store. I bought Miller High Life, the little pony, the 7-ounce bottles, which we still get here. And I was drinking it on the back porch, and I thought, oh yeah, I could get into this. This could be an interesting hobby. I said, I know what I'll do. I'm saying this to myself. I'll try every brand that I can find. And then I'll tell people what I think about it. If they're not interested, I'll keep it to myself. So so that's 28 years, right? This month. So have I gone a day without alcohol? I'm thinking back. There might have been, since that day, there may have been a day or two where I didn't drink anything, but I don't think so. I don't know. I don't believe so. I really don't think there was, but I mean, I could be wrong. But if it's 4 days, it's a lot. But I'll say it's probably pretty consistent, straight across. Yeah. So can't answer for other people. I'm just telling you what I think, what I remember. Isle Fire says, Wayne says, judgmental minds pretending to be oh so honest and sincere. We have a winner. Well, I don't think he was saying it to be ugly. He said, would you consider yourself an alcoholic? No, I consider myself a hobbyist or an enthusiast, or whatever you want to the terminology. I don't personally go a day without myself, laughing out loud, just interested in people and alcohol intake. Yeah, I try to keep it all very in check. Now, I've had days where I felt bad the next day, like, for instance, on a day when I was testing Four Loko. I was at work one Friday. I was like, oh man, I feel so bad, but that was me, nobody made me drink that Four Loco Black. Oh, I think that was back when they used to use real sugar. Now they're so disgusting. They went to that artificial sugar substitute. I am not buying Four Loco with sucralose. Sorry. That'd be worse than buying Diet Coke. So I'm not doing it. But the black, Four Loco Black, that 23 and a half ounce bottle at 14 can at 14%. Oh, they tried to make it taste like Mountain Dew Black Lime. That's if you find a can of that, you got a collector's item, right? But it did work. It did taste like that. But the 14% is ridiculously high alcohol. It's like crazy. Now they dropped it. Only 13.9 now. 13.9 as opposed to 14. Crazy. We have a winner. We do have a winner. And the winner is your call. Well, I mean, I got it right, so I know what you're saying, but it's your call. Like, so, yeah, I would prefer to drink. I don't really know. Chivas, I guess. Yeah, I guess the Chivas. Hello, sir, says Tom. I like your early Carlo Rossi reviews. Is Carlo Rossi the same as Peter Vella box wine? I don't know if it's the same. Now, I like how you said early Carlo Rossi reviews. Why have I not done Carlo Rossi reviews recently? Well, I think I went through everything they made or they make that we can get in Louisiana. In California, there's that Carlo Rossi specialty edition and all of that. I mean, that's out there. I can't get that. It's kind of like what's that brandy? E&J Gallo or something. Like we get the regular E&J here, E&J VSOP, E&J XO. But if you go to California, there's like they're shaped like a heart. It's like a molded glass, and it's not going to be $9.99. But yeah, you can't really get that here. It's probably only sold in that Soviet Republic. Okay. You apologize for any misjudgment. Oh, that's okay. Cheers, fellow fans. You reviewed them all in pretty. Yeah, what I did was I went to Walmart and they had each type. So I went through all the reds, the rosé, and the white. And then I just couldn't find any more variants, I just said, okay, well, I'll go on to something else. Right now I'm doing the Aldi ones, the Winking Owl. I got the dark wines. I've been sipping on the Merlot, California Merlot. It's pretty good. It actually tastes a whole lot like E&J Gallo California Merlot. I wonder why. I wonder why that is. It's like, why does Walmart medium roast great value coffee taste suspiciously identical to Folgers medium roast coffee? But yet one is significantly cheaper. I don't know. I don't know these scientific questions. I'm not a scientist. All right. You reviewed them all, pretty sure. Yep. So take care. I do have the Winking Owl Cabernet Sauvignon coming up. Haven't had it. I got them all I got them sitting out in the kitchen, setting in the kitchen at room temperature. I don't chill those. I did the Merlot at room temperature. I really prefer wine at the room temperature, but I got the doggone let's see, Cabernet Sauvignon. I got the Merlot. What's that third one? The Shiraz. And then I've got Sangria left. I haven't picked it up yet, but shouldn't be too difficult. Yep, same brands. Well, can I definitively say that Great Value medium roast is the same as Folgers medium roast? I cannot say that. But boy, if I could figure out that production code, I bet you it would say New Orleans, Louisiana. Go look at the Folgers website. Look at where there are two. It's on their website. Go look at Folgers and look at their two roasting. Their what do they call them? Coffee mills. They're both in New Orleans on the eastern side of the city. The first one, which does all their mass production coffees, and then further New Orleans east, way down, heading toward Mississippi on the old Highway 90. They even tell you when they built those facilities. They do all their gourmet Folgers coffees, which most of them are probably not even sold under the Folgers brand name. They probably have some alias name. And then the people that are coffee snobs say, I drink this. I would never drink Folgers. It's like, yeah, but do you know who makes it? And do you know where they make it? But yeah. All right. So I got a feeling there's a lot of private label coming out of those two huge coffee mills. And I love driving past those because they smell so. When you have the windows down in your car, oh, coffee's so good. It's roasting, and apparently those are the two biggest coffee mills in the United States. That's what they said in the newspaper. And would the newspaper ever lie? All right, y'all take care. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning for Dawn Busters, Chivas Regal, Extra Age 13 Rye Cask Selection plus versus. Oh, it's a really inexpensive Scotch called Inverhouse Green Plaid, but it's not totally bad. It's just a little bit bad. All right, thanks.